All right, friends, today we are going to tackle a few things on the chicken coop. We're going to put in some burlap bags for curtains. We are going to plant up those boxes. I'm putting together a few window boxes. So we'll get those planted up, put up, and kind of seal the deal. And then I've got some lighting that I'm going to put up. And I want to tackle that fence. That little fence has been quite the ordeal. So about 90% of you are on board with it. Just some of you just want it maybe buttoned up a little bit. So we'll button it up, but good view from the yard right here I just mowed. So anyway, let's hop over here and see what we got going on with the shed. Or pardon me, the chicken castle, as my wife calls it. All right, seems like a good spot to start right off here, right off the coop, because we just posted this video back-to-back days, I think, of posting videos, which is not the norm, but I've had a little bit of time. But yeah, let's just get started. Those little planter boxes, I just used extra material that was lying around the garage, or some of it came from this project here to, you know, from the chicken coop or the coop fencing or whatever it might be. I've gathered those pieces, and I kind of keep them just to see what we're gonna do later on down the road. They came in handy. I like that little rustic look. Perhaps it might be too low to the ground, but that's okay. This is a short little thing. We got a Hobbit world we're doing here, it feels like. So I think it's short and small to the ground, so I think it kind of blends in with everything else we're doing here. The burlap bags, just got those off of the marketplace on Facebook. I think it adds an extra element to it. I didn't want to go and, you know, purchase curtains or something from you know, your local box store or whatnot, so I kind of wanted to look a little homey, so we'll just keep on keeping on with this theme here. We got those geraniums in there, and I put up names. If you skip through the video and just went straight to what we're working with here, I did pop in all the names of what we've got here: the sweet potato vine, blackie, the spikes, the geraniums, I think all the vinca. It's all going to, you know, it's not going to be too much. I can't put too much here because we got a lot going on already. I thought those geraniums, the way that color kind of blends in with those balls back there, those globes, I got those gazing balls from our local nursery. I don't know if you can find them or not, but it's just something that we have at a local nursery. So, yep. And then, of course, we mimicked the same thing we've got here. I did put the sweet potato vine on the outside so that it can curl down and miss some of the plants that are below it. Same way with the other side, I wanted to add those geraniums so that, or the sweet potato vine, so it drapes away from all the other plants. So give it a little bit of color. I did not want to do too many wild colors because we've got a lot already going on. Of course, then we have the lighting up here. I will be doing a tour, a garden tour of the lighting. I think the lighting turned out well. Let me turn around here. And that just kind of mimics, we use the, oh, what's that called? Spanish moss, pardon me. We use the Spanish moss I got from Home Depot. That's the only fake kind of artificial things I've got going on in the garden. I'm not into artificial, but I think it works out well. So you can see those as we go through here. Some of them are higher, some of them are lower. Then you can see the rebar that's above it that has the lighting. So good stuff, good stuff. And then of course, we tackled this little booger here. The fence has been quite the ordeal. I'll get in close. I just went ahead and found some more chicken wire, or pardon me, some barbed wire on the family marketplace. I don't know why I said family, but the marketplace on Facebook, and got it local. So that's why this project took a while to complete. I can foresee the way this looked whenever I put this in here. I had a vision. I just didn't share it all with you, and kind of apologize because it's been kind of left in limbo, but I absolutely love it. There's nothing better than this old rust coming to the garden and kind of buttoning up what we've got going on here. And you can see I added some more. So it's just a delicate piece, right? We're not overdoing it. I think it looks real well. And then you can see here where it possibly busted at some point, and who knows? You get to use your imagination, but I think it turned out so well. It's not going anywhere, and then you can see the pieces from behind, so it looks like it's in and out, and not the way it probably traditionally would have looked when we first put this together. And then we've used these bricks. A lot of folks ask me about these bricks. I will tell you, I'm not 100% sure what they were at one time. So I went to this rock place that sells a bunch of rocks, and I'll take you to the 3 spots that we have it, and there will be a 4th spot I don't have it done, but there's another project in the works. But I did take those, or I went to the rock place to pick up some rocks, and then of course when I went to go pick up those rocks, a landscaper head came in to pick up other rocks, and he asked the gentleman who owns that company, hey, I got extra rocks, could we just toss them off to the side? Wasn't there for the whole conversation, that's just what I got. And so there was probably about 50 to 80. And so I was like, hey, let me give you, let's make a deal. And so he said, yeah, take them off my hands. I gave him a little bit of money. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Didn't ask, and really not bright enough to probably know what they are. They don't fall apart. You can see here. And then again, if you're watching the video for the first time, I'll be framing that gate out, but you can see them right here as well. And then I'll take you to the other place that we have them, and that'll pretty much conclude this video as a short little video, back-to-back videos, which is pretty cool. I typically don't have enough time, so we will come over here and see what we got. We got the in-laws coming in. Do I say that a lot? The in-laws coming in. They live about 6 hours away, so they're on their way, and they'll get to see the garden. I did have something pretty cool happen, and I'll share it with you guys. Here's that little walkway right through here. So cool. I used to have this as the sidewalk going for the majority of the garden all the way around. There's a squirrel. Oh, you squirrels. Anyway, so yesterday I'm building those boxes for the coop back there, and a lady walked up, and I kind of startled myself by turning around, and I didn't know she was there with her children and whatnot. And so I started talking to her, but she came over to tell me that her family lives in Minnesota and her sister watches this. So I did not get names. I thought it was pretty awesome that somebody locals found out about this garden through somebody who lives states away. So that is pretty remarkable. So if you're the sister and you're in Minnesota, tell your sister she's welcome back anytime. She can come visit, just like you. You're more than welcome to come by. We're starting to button up a lot of things, And so I think we're getting to the point where we could kind of open this garden back up for some of you who are local and want to kind of come tour. There are some things that aren't done, but in time we will. We had that 10 inches of rain or whatever that just kind of just hung out there. Remember, we got like that 4-inch rain, so some of this stuff has deteriorated, and kind of waiting for it to bounce back or do something different. But we did have a bunch of rain. But I think this turned out so well. I hope this is coming through. I know some of you are not 100% on board with that yellow, and that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. I really like the yellow. I picked those colors out, but it's so charming, right? And I can't wait for the roof to fade to that dark gray, and I think in time it'll be great. We can talk about the chickens another time, but there's a lot of question come up. This is not the type of neighborhood that's going to be upset. Everybody's got chickens, there's a lot going on in this neighborhood that will be fine, folks. So those of you who are concerned that maybe I might upset some people, nope, we're good to go. So we are so close, so close to being able to pop this off. But I think it's turning out well. I don't know what the next project will be that I'll be bringing you guys, but I think overall these two projects that took up a large part of my spring and summer really are coming together. That fence, geez, I just absolutely love it. If you have an imagination, it's there, it's fired up. And then all the potato vine, I love hearing people say I've planted enough for 4 counties. You're right. And I just in that situation where that video where I was sharing with you guys, I talked about it's fun to go in and cut back and do different things. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble on. We'll talk to you guys on the flip side. Make sure and share the video, like the video, leave a comment, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye bye now.